We are very early to the Quail. We're watching the arrival of some of the cars. This is brightening our morning. Ooh, what's inside is brightening even further. And we say early, and we are early. And most of the cars are covered up. But a few are not. These are all Bugattis. And one Lamborghini. Hold it, what's going on here? Well, this is a Peninsula Hotels event, and this is where all the awards are going to be given. Peninsula, see? Now here's James Glickenhaus. This is his car, the Glickenhaus. And I must say the dew really adds a very, very nice sensual look to it.
What we wanted to do is make...
Still looking for a place to park. The Bugattis. This just is a little special one. A little more trim. Now we all know that the Quail is not only cars, it's food. And we're getting ready for some. It'll be a while. That car set off the alarms. Now there are a lot of vendors here. This one brought his own vehicle. It's a Temple Matador. I love to see a lot of Lamborghinis in the morning. Say Miura a few times. Well, can you have too many Miuras? I don't think so. Gonna have another one very soon yet. Guy's in a rush. See if I can find a place for you. This is a Yanmar concept tractor. Amazing. This is a brand new supercar. Code 57.
Yeah, your hand is, right there. Can you try pull?
Spectacular car.
Yeah. Can you pull?
And look at the taillight ring.
It's stretching. Can you try it?
Absolutely wild.
Yeah, that's a.
Now this is going to get a lot of attention today. Yeah, from supercars to tractors. Now here's Ken Okuyama, the designer of this car. He also designed the Enzo. The V12.
To say, but it's a. I know that. That's what I saw. $599. Yeah. And souped up to 700.
Sounds great.
Great.
Taking the duo off the LaFerrari. Beautiful black one. We have some post-war racing here. Ferrari, Jaguar. We're here early. BMW is going to be honored for its 100th anniversary. But I think many pictures today are going to have that in the background. Yeah, BMW history. This is a Vega with a Cosworth engine in it. Or the Vega Cosworth. Cosworth engine in a Vega. Some interesting cars here. Maserati, Zagato. Beautiful. Simple. Almost in the same color. Dual gear. One of the feature cars this year is a Outlaw Lancia Aurelia. The license plate says it all. Look at this Beetle. Unreal. Where do you start? Where do you stop? Peace on earth. And the globe for the foot ornament. and all the other accoutrements.
I take it you found that media tent all right?
And they also have yacht representatives here. Nice model. Now here's a classic, I guess you could call it one. 40 Ford with a Chevrolet Corvette engine in it. Well, some of the classics are getting uncovered. Doesn't look like a Lamborghini to me. British car. It's an Arnold. Yes, maybe it was before the Mercedes. In the BMW display, there's quite an array of some of their models here, including a McLaren, which had, some of them had BMW V12 engines. And then there was the 202 that started it all in America. Cars that are in original condition are becoming more popular. Also, electric vehicles are becoming more popular. Here is a electric sidecar bike with two engines, one on the sidecar and one on the bike. It's pretty remarkable. Twin engine. Now this Lamborghini is gorgeous. And one of the issues I want to point out in this car is the glass on the side. It's curved both ways. It's a compound curve on the side glass, which makes it very dramatic. Just checking a few cars out. We've seen a few black cars today. Not as large as this one. Well, here's something about 15 years ago you'd never see at Cadillac, and that's a race car on its podium. What a great advancement. We're back to our Bugatti traffic jam. Looks great. Famous race driver Louis Chiron. This is the new Bugatti. I think the C is also echoed in the side of the car for Chiron. Subtle. The front is just Bugatti. Now that's Salt from the Salt Flats. I asked him how fast this year. 220 miles an hour, Ferrari. Earlier we showed you the McLaren that had a BMW V12 engine. Well, here is a racing version with V12. Well, it's polish time. 512 Ferrari in all of its glory. Great car. Jump to another Ferrari, 250 LM. Fabulous. 1964. I'm back to this one because it was 1971 that it raced. Ferrari Progress. Beastione is here.
Yeah, the beast is here.
The beast is here. Yeah, it's an outstanding vehicle.
Thank you, my friend.
Well, we're in a lot of great Ferraris, but here's a really great one. 166. And this vehicle was called a barchetta, meaning a little boat, but one of the original models had this leather around the edge. Not all of them do, and this is very special. Well, the lighting is beautiful on these cars this morning. Soft lighting. Speaking of engines, here's a Ferrari engine, single carburetor.
You don't get that.
We're going to show you the car in a moment. They're cleaning it. We'll see it later with the door closed and all that. Sometimes they look good just the way they are. Don't think it needs much cleaning. Vignale Ferrari, it is really exciting. The engine again, this is so pure Ferrari. It's not shiny, not glitzy, just honest Ferrari. Now here's an interesting concept. This is Singer Company. They take your 911 and completely redo it to modern standards. No, this doesn't look like your normal 911. It's definitely altered.
It's a little more than just polished.
Essentially, it's an all-new car. Now here's the new engine.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take a look at this electric bike. That's the battery in the middle there, and the engine or the motor is in the rear wheel. Very interesting. Back to the super tractor along next to the supercar. It looks like it has all the legitimate equipment underpinnings for a good tractor. A Ferrari California on the right, one of the most valuable Ferraris that's ever made. And then of course here's the new LaFerrari.
Now let's talk about our main course today here. And we have been building
cards code 7 and code 9 for past 8 years. Let's uncover it. お願いします。Thank you. Thank you all. And door opens, as I call this banzai door, rear hinge door, you can get in easily. Time to start an engine. And you can hear the sound of V12. Oops. Now I conclude our presentation.
We did this earlier, but now they're all uncovered. Most of them are all gussied up, but this one here is pretty much in original condition. Yeah, it's seen the road. Oh, I'm back. A Bestioni, and this car in the foreground has a Falcon or V12 engine. All aluminum.
Take it on the first one, man.
It's really a great grouping of car, the Bestioni and the Falconer. Now we go from that shiny Falconer car to a silver motorcycle. And you get close with all the etching, even the wheels. Of course, the seat in leather. Yeah, close with the wheel alone. Lots of color.
That's the only one that I...
Kind of nice to see them in soft colors as well. 50 years ago, this car was announced. Transverse V12 engine. Well ahead of its time. Almost part of the pilot's compartment. Ultra shape is the thing to do these days. All right, we're back. Spoon bumper, okay? Spoon.
I road race.
Hard cars, yeah. Oh. It's open. Look at the floorboards, everything, and then the dashboard.
Up the ceiling of the headliner. Go up. There you go. There you go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The guy says there's GPS on the hood. That's the globe. Spoons on the back, fruit on the front. How about a banana bumper, huh? And GPS. This is Down and Hauer Special. Yeah, it has a Porsche undercarriage. BMW V12. Here's the Lambretta. Side box, as they call it. The Lambretta Velocette Revival. BMW 507. This is that famous V8. Again, this is in the BMW display of its heritage. The 202 still remains in our minds about where BMW got started in America. And some BMW motorcycles.
Some bikes or not.
Yeah. Nice selection of BMW bikes. And the 3.0 is also very, very popular BMW. Really changing now. Here's a Curtis 500. 56, well ahead of Can-Am. Well ahead in that idea. The sliding door. Kaiser Darren. Yep, sliding door. 1959 Fiat Abarth, otherwise known as the double bubble. Yep. Zagato. Fiat. Now look at this. 1958 Alfa Romeo Prototipo. Prototype. What a shocker this is. Never seen this one before. Gotta concentrate on this for a little bit. This is a rare one. Porsche there, and Albar double bubble, and some in wraps. And then you come across something like this. This is rare. I tend to obsess once in a while, and I'm doing it at the moment. Well, the Quail has really pulled one off here. This is very rare. It's a 1900 Alfa Romeo, three-bodied. On the AMG stand, with the new prototype up there, and then here's the, from the museum, historic gull wing. Post-war racing, Porsche Spider. Now this is a Cheetah. I'm going to show you something here. Front engine, but look how far back the engine is. McLaren M16, David Hobbs, IndyCar, turbocharged, 4-cylinder, turbocharged. Yes, powered by Offenhauser. Okay. Here's the Alfa Romeo. And here's the new sedan. More supercars, the Koenigsegg. Added to the BMW is this enclosed bike. And for BMW's 100 years, here is the Homage 2002, which is turbocharged. And here's the original 2002 turbo. Here's a Lancia Stratos rally car. Some of the cars aren't here yet, but the retrospective of the Laguna Seca racetrack. Here are the gift bags. Bagatti display. Very elaborate. All opened up. Bagatti. AMG. Mercedes. Intricate. 100th anniversary of BMW, and of course there's a number of Z8s here. And BMW owns the rights and does sell, make the Rolls-Royce. Hovering over the tent. I said, I bet there are a number of pictures taken today that will have him in the background. Like this one. Part of the Glickenhaus.
You can do a gearbox change.
Honda V6 turbocharged. It draws a lot of attention.
Be able to race it, so this will go back to the ring this spring. We try to take this is the minimum height, but so we're saying this is the height of the fender and the height of the roof, so that we were able to reduce the volume of the car.
Beautiful shape. Outstanding.
Things like when you know,
The Glickenhaus. Horses here. A little history. Oh, the electric bike sidecar. We're back. I like innovation. Along with E-Type Jaguars. Earlier we showed this Lamborghini. I still think it's a real style changer based on the upper glass. Nobody did it at the time. Curved side, compounded. Remarkable. Anyway, look at the Z8 a while ago. Oh, here's a rare early one. BMW. Now the Koenigsegg is all opened up. Reveals a lot of detailing. Carbon fiber and various other things. Remember the inflatable Rolls-Royce hovering over the Z8 display? This may be the replica or the real car. I haven't mentioned food or drink. We're going to enjoy ourselves. As the event opens, you are welcomed by a line of supercars.
In celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Miura,
Maserati, Lamborghini, Jaguar, McLaren, and the entry. The grand entrance. More supercars. La Ferrari. Enzo. Salucra. Stay with me on this one. Here's the engine. Radiator up there. Engine back here. A lot of space in between. But let's get even closer and get down in there. When you get back, I get a perspective. Let's capture that again. Whoa. Disco Volante by Touring. An homage car to the earlier Disco Volante. Food is not being served yet, but there are themes of the various Peninsula hotels. This is the Peninsula Hotel in New York, and it'll be packed with folks. Remember a moment ago, I just stood and took this picture. Look at the crowd.
Thank you.
Well, this Enzo is a carbon fiber Enzo.
That's the second
All carbon. Well, the engine isn't. But boy, that body is. A lot different from early this morning. Well, the Goldwings are down on this one. And some of them sneak in and you don't even find them. Here's another double bubble Abarth. Has the world of auto racing changed a lot? Yes, a lot. As a reminder, here is a black double bubble. Oh, the food isn't ready yet, but look at this menu. This is the Paris Peninsula. And we have a Mini here before it became BMW. There's Jackey Stewart wearing his typical plaid hat.
Typical.
And we saw this AC earlier unrestored. Well, this became the Cobra. Here's what propelled it at that time. 6-cylinder Bristol engine. Here's where the action is. Here's what every grown man should eat, right there.
Now what?
Look at the action here. Oh, more. I commented earlier on this Rolls Royce, making a little fun out of the inflatable one. But these are the limousine type Rolls Royces you can use at the Peninsula Hotel in Hong Kong. Of course, they're newer now, and this is one of the older ones. I'm doing this now because this is the decorating just for the Peninsula Hotel. Each one of the pavilions is individually designed. And with a bar. That's the car is a 550 Spider, a very old and significant. John Barra raced it at one time. A great car. In French blue. Missed the unveiling, but I think they still do.
combined the resumes include Georges Blanc and Philippe
Flying buttress look, which is becoming popular with the new Lamborghini. The Centenaro.
Product Development and Engineering Center in
Centenaro.
Get in there.
Back of the Miura display. Type 59 is called a Benoist.
All right.
8-cylinder, dry sump lubrication.
Thanks a lot for everything. Sorry about
I got to say, this bird belongs to the fellow that was in the car.
Well, the only last thing I'll do, which doesn't take any of your time, is I'd love
Taking my wide-angle lens here and fitting that V16 catalytic into it. V16. How's this for a custom built? Fantastic. This is a contemporary car. It's called the Shangri-La. And the one next to it is called the Aquarius. They're both striking. However, the Aquarius is finished off a little more at the moment. Also a shock, an aged Vendley. Beautiful condition. Fun contrasting the new, or let us say the old, with the new looking old. The Cadillac convertible. Supercharged engine. 36 Ford. Yeah, with a V8, right? No. Flathead 12. 1934 Hispano Suiza. And you just walk by it and you could, the leather, you could smell it. Fabulous. Same grouping, this 40 Ford with the Chevrolet engine is in customs. Hispano Suiza as well. Well, food is being served, and this is the Paris Peninsula Hotel offering. To accompany it.
Turned and finally he had run straight to my own wedding arm. If it takes forever, I will.
Peninsula Beverly Hills menu.
All of the ladies, she said, oh, it's you. And my phone's scared.
Starting to come out, what a delight. Especially the rum punches here. Right to your table. California, and then you got chicken. Marvelous. Amongst a lot of Z8s. Not bad.
Frankly, you could make them better. And so he tore out things like the ignition systems and went down to the hot rod shop down the block, Moroso's. You know, I love Ferraris because I think they were very beautiful. That was an era.
P45, I think, is the car that officially broke the internet. Winston, I think you'd agree. Your exploits with that car were phenomenal. And Winston, as a journalist, what was that like following Jim's progress and takes no prisoners? And so boom, he enthusiastically put it up on the web about what was going on. And so Gui's like, who is this guy? Guy Louis, who is this guy? And so I just said, let me put it this way, he's your biggest advocate, because there was one car that he bought that was a little controversial, and so to get rid of the controversy, he went out and bought one that was bulletproof.
Own and collect a number of cars. I haven't sold a car since 1971, and I regret having done that. But I drive them all the time. I mean, my daily driver for years was a 275 GTB, and I'm just honored that I'm lucky enough to be able to compare and contrast.
Highway Patrol Escort. Here are the cars from the Laguna Seca. Backing in. Chaos right here. So that's a loud arrival, mainly BMWs. Pretty hard to show them all, but noisy group. Yeah, quite an arrival. Oh, these are what the BMWs looked like before they got all painted up like race cars. Now we see our Volkswagen doing its work. charming the public. This is what you call a car display, meaning they're all opened up. Well, it's lunch hour. Great event. This is Peninsula Hotels Bangkok. Fried chicken with cashew nuts, baby corn and broccoli and cabbage. Now, along with the others, I think I'll have a lunch.
With a wide variety of technical innovations.
Now, this is Peninsula Chicago. Enjoyed by all. The beers in the casino.
Thank you to the judges.
The Ferrari.
For the most dynamic personalities.
The best of the Ferrari world.
The asset collectors. Aaron Fezzica, charismatic and iconic.
Well, in the Ferrari area, we have some new arrivals.
Sedans and SUVs.
Dino.
Pick up and drop off has never been easier.
Dino is a V6. 375 mm. The best. What a sight. The Quail. No yellows the same. It's a Ferrari made to like a stock car.
Yes.
Occasional bracing in the doors and all that. Yeah, this is a little more elaborate than most stock cars. Most stock cars aren't red. Yeah, the color's a little stronger when there's no fog. Now that the sun is out, this really glistens. And here is that Falconer V12 engine, also used in some airplanes. I don't see any wings on this one though. And the Bestioni is showing its engine. Car jewelry. Just moving around, picking up the atmosphere. We're in the photo display. And right in the middle is a great bar. A little McLaren color here. You know, I mentioned earlier about the Peninsula Hotel Beijing, all the decorating. Well, here it is. A whole lot of people enjoying. And believe it or not, right in the middle of the pavilion is this cowboy. Through some of the food. These are marinated tomato, Beijing sauce and noodles, seasoned vegetable, and superior sauce. Beautiful cars, beautiful location, and interesting music. And a nice bar to boot. Very impressive. Boy, those pigs, they look ready to me. All right, here come the cars. BMW motorcycle, there you got BMW car. Derick Bell. Gotta be talking to a basketball star. I've been sitting here and I've been watching the figure up there, and absolutely lifelike it is. Amazing. Here earlier this morning, this Ken Okuyama car is now opened all the way up. Very, very exciting car. Yep. Windshield has a different rake when the doors are open, I guess. Audi is offering coffee. Look at that. Busy, busy. Quite a bit different.
Also marking the spectrum.
It has a similar sheen to it. Here's an interesting look. 3 black cars, all very interesting.
Lucky growing up because I
Franchitti brothers. Dario's on the right, speaking right now.
I got all the resources behind me and everything, and Marino. I like that new Mercedes commercial. You ever see the one where the poor guy gets all the hand-me-downs, and you know that was Marino. He very much had to make his own way.
More proud of the person that he has always been and the person that he continues to be.
Well, I think that's one of the wonderful things.
And to win at Sebring all those years after Ford won, and you know, my boss Chip Ganassi, Marino was driving for Chip on that occasion, and Chip phoned me up, and all he said, "Oh, I like winners."
Well, the cars are lining up for the award. Further up the line, we got a BMW and a beautiful C-Type.
And as such, it's an important cultural artifact. And we're delighted, ladies and gentlemen, that 1964 Ferrari 250 LM, owned by the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum, has won that prize. Congratulations for this wonderful car, and the award is being presented by Martin, not all of its original mechanical components. It's being presented by David Lillywhite, editorial director of Octane magazine. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, is this 1963 Lola GT Mark VI, owned by Alan R. Grant.
It's going to get pushed off.
See that this is the winner, the 1932 Bentley 8-litre, owned by John and Gwen McCall. A fine motor car, great presence. Congratulations to John McCall. To drive and enjoy. Congratulations, John. Helm that mighty beast. And I'm delighted to say the car is owned by the late, great Robert M. and the extremely lovely Anne Brockington Lee of Nevada. So congratulations, Anne. You won 75 and the winner, ladies and gentlemen, this gorgeous 1961 Maserati 3500 Vignale Spider, owned by Eugene O'Gorman from California. And Mr. Gorman purchased this car in 1984 in Reno, where the previous winner. Although vintage, many are quite capable of running with modern counterparts in many cases. And the winner, as you can see, this gorgeous 1952 Jaguar C-Type, owned by Fred and Ramona Bolander from here in California. My Ferrari 288 GTO, owned by Henry Bandit of California.
So much better than an F40, this one.
Came over to the US in 1986 and has been Ferrari Clashy certified. Wonderful Ferrari. Thanks for bringing it. It's John Shirley of Washington who owns this 1960 Ferrari 250 GT long wheelbase California Spider competition.
Yeah, it could be.
So well done to Mr. Shirley. I'm sure he's going to drive it home to Washington, isn't he? Well, we speak is the 1926 BMW R47 of Rob Talbot. Congratulations, Rob. 24.
Popping in.
This award is the 1973 BMW 3-litre CSL, owned by Dr. Chris Orty of New Hampshire. What a delightful looking car. The car was imported from Italy in the late 1970s, owned by long-term Monterey enthusiasts until 2007. Congratulations, sir.
Lola, let's see what they're talking about. It at the top. It's going to make it. It's going to make it fine.
Well done. It's worth the effort. What a great display. But it was well worth it. Congratulations again, Tony Hahn. As he now. As in all the motorboat in this crew.
A lot of Miuras here today.
The 1968 Lamborghini Miura D400S and Billy Hicks Jr. from Texas. And this wonderful pistachio colored Miura.
It's an interesting thing that's going to happen.
So here you are, the great rivals of the day and great rivals
of the day.
Sight on stage to see these
Great rivals of the day.
got their awards. Fine competitors now. And it's good to see that Bruce Canebra and Chris.
And he's just driving off. Smart guy.
They race the marks of the track,
Award.
just so it's shown here in such
with
prime condition today.
Yeah, we're right here. Boy. Heard you.
Car and Lionel Robert from Switzerland with this wonderful car. As Philip said, not road legal, so he can't even drive it while he's here. But he should be there, especially to be here at the Quail, so therefore a very deserving winner of the Spirit of the Quail Award. Probably quite wisely decided not to attend 1997 McLaren F1 GTR long term.
97. Here we go. Yep.
Is this 1950 Ferrari 375 pininfarina Spider owned by Andreas Böhringer of Austria. The only unrestored racing Ferrari 375 PS Spider existing out of 9 cars. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will agree, a worthy winner of the Rolex Circuit Champions Best of Show. As Gordon put the trophy on the car, Andreas said, "It's okay, it's only an old race car, it won't matter." To Andreas, and we look forward to seeing how he fares when he's judged against the best of the best next year.
That's the show.
The first thing I'd like to do is to pay tribute to the gallant firefighters who enabled us to continue, and all the others in the motoring world, this show today. Your love of motor cars that makes it possible for us to hold this event here. I also want to mention that it is the 150th anniversary of the parent company, Hong Kong and Shanghai Hotels. If any of you here would like to come and celebrate with us, we would love it.
What a glorious day, which of course would not be possible without the many generous sponsors and the hard work of our wonderful staff and volunteers.
Another great Quail.